to be showing you how to do a gram stain. Gram stains are very important because they are one of the first tests used to help differentiate an unknown bacteria. So what you want to do first is you want to have a clean countertop and have everything laid out that you'll be using. We have a clean slide on a piece of bibulous paper, an extra slide with some distilled water. You have your culture, wax pencil. It's nice to have a clothespin. You have a metal loop, your little tray, a Bunsen burner going, deionized water, and then all your stains laid out in order. You have the primary stain, which is going to be crystal violet, the mordant, which is iodine, the gram decolorizer, not the acid alcohol decolorizer, and the saffronin counter stain. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your wax pencil and draw a circle on one side of the slide, about 1 centimeter in diameter, and then make sure you flip it over so you don't get the wax into the bacteria. This is just to help show you where on the slide the bacteria will be. And then you're going to flame your loop, and we're using bacteria from an agar plate. If you're using it from a broth, you won't need to do this step. You'll just put the broth right on the circle. But you take your sterile loop, you get 1 loopful of the deionized water, you put it right in the circle there, and you spread it out evenly, and then you'll need to sterilize the loop again. And now you're gonna get your culture, you're gonna take the lid off, hold it in one hand. You just need a really small amount from one of the colonies. That's plenty. If you get too much, it'll be really clumpy and hard to read underneath the microscope. Take your culture, you mix it in the water. You want to make sure it's not clumpy at all. It may look sort of milky. You just want to spread it out evenly in that circle. You'll sterilize the loop again, and then you need to let that completely dry. It can take 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so it's done 5 minutes, and our slide is dry. So you're going to clip it like that. You're going to go over it at the tip of the flame 3 times for not more than 1 second. So 1, 2, 3. Now we have a heat fixed smear and we're ready to do the stain. So you're going to set it on the tray like that. The first step is to use the primary stain, which is the crystal violet. Take the lid off. You'll just flood the slide, make sure you're getting it in the area where the bacteria is. This needs to sit on there for 1 minute. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. We're gonna, 1 minute, sorry. Gonna get off the excess. Some people like to rinse the slide at this point, but I like to just tilt off the excess and go straight into the mordant. Again, flood the slide. This just enhances the color on there, helps it stick to the cell wall better. So the iodine needs to sit on there for 1 minute. Okay, so it's been 1 minute. We're gonna tilt off the extra, take the deionized water, and gently rinse off the slide. You don't really want to squirt it right on the bacteria. You don't want to rinse it away. We'll do the other side as well. And now we're going to use the grams decolorizer. This is really important because if you over colorize or under decolorize, you'll get false results. So this isn't a specific amount of time or certain amount of drops. What you do is start on the top, tilt your slide like this, and you're dropping it until the decolorizer runs clear. So you'll see it's all clear now. Then immediately when it runs clear, you'll want to rinse it off with the water, again being very gentle with it. So at this point, if we have a gram positive cell, it will be purple, but if it's gram negative, it'll be clear. So we need the counter stain, which is the saffronin. So we'll take it off, flood the slide again, and this needs to sit on there for 1 more minute. Okay, so 1 minute later, you're going to get off the extra saffronin stain. Rinse it with water 1 last time, still being gentle. Get the other side as well. And the whole time, you should be keeping track of what side is up and what side is down. When you set it down, make sure the bacteria is side up. And then you put it on the bibulous paper, fold it over, and just gently pat dry. You don't want to rub it at all because you don't want to ruin the bacteria that you just spent all that time staining. And now you have gram positive or gram negative slide ready to look at under the microscope.